Linguistic, the science of language. Linguistic is a scientific study of language, its structure, and its use. It explores how language are formed, how they function, and how they evolve over time. Linguistics is a vast interdisciplinary field encompassing areas such as phonetics, syntax, semantics, and sociolinguistics. As language is a fundamental aspect of human communication and cognition, the study of linguistics provides insight into human thought, processing, social interaction, and even artificial intelligence. This essay will explore the core branches of linguistics, its practical application, and its significance in understanding human society and culture. Linguistics is divided into several key branches, each focusing on a different aspect of language. Phonetics is the study of speech sound, their production, and their physical properties. It examines how sound are articulated by the vocal organs and how they are perceived by the listener. There are three main types of phonetics. Articulatory phonetics studies how speech sound are produced. Acoustic phonetics focuses on the physical properties of sound. Auditory phonetics explore how the human brain perceives sound. Phonology, on the other hand, deal with the abstract cognitive aspect of sound system. It examines how sound function within a particular language and how they interact with one another. Morphology is the study of the structures and the formation of word. It investigates how morpheme, the smallest unit of meaning, combine to create words. For example, in English, word unhappiness consists of the three morpheme. Un, a prefix indicating negation. Happy, the root word, and the ness, a suffix that turns an object into a noun. Morphological rules vary across languages, making this an essential area of linguistic study. Syntax refers to the rule that governs sentence structure. It studies how words combine to form grammatically correct sentences. Different languages have different syntactic rules. For example, English follows a subject verb object order, while Japanese follows subject object verb order. Syntactic analysis help linguistics understand language structure and variation. Semantic and pragmatic. Semantic is the study of a meaning in language. It explores how words, phrases, and sentences convey meaning. For example, the word child and offspring may have similar meaning, but they carry different connotations in different contexts. Pragmatics, on the other hand, examine how context influences meaning. The same sentence have different meaning depending on the situation. For example, the phrase "Can you pass the salt?" is a request rather than a question about ability. Pragmatics investigate how speakers use language in real life interaction. Sociolinguistics studies the relationship between language and society. It examines how factors like region, social class, gender, age influence language use. For example, people from different regions may speak different dialects of the same language. Sociolinguistics also study language change, bilingualism, and code switching, the practice of alternating between language in a conversation. Psycholinguistic and the neurolinguistic. Psycholinguistic explore the psychological processes involved in language acquisition and comprehension. It investigates how children learn language, how adults process speech, and how the brain stores linguistic information. Neurolinguistic, a related field, examines the neurological basis of a language using brain imaging techniques. Researchers study how language functions in the brain and what happens when brain damage affects speech, as in cases of aphasia. Historical linguistics study the evolutions of languages over time. It examines how language changes, split, and influence one another. For example, English has evolved from Old English to Middle English to the modern English, undergoing significant changes in vocabulary, pronunciations, and grammar. Linguistics use comparative methods to trace language families and reconstruct ancient languages. Applications of linguistics. Language teaching and learning. Linguistics plays a crucial role in language education. Applied linguistics have developed effective teaching methods, grammar rule, and pronunciation guide for language learner. Second, language acquisition research inform strategies for teaching foreign language. Computational linguistics and artificial intelligence. With the rise of technology, computational linguistics has become essential in developing natural language processing system. It contributes to machine translation, Google Translate, voice recognition, and Siri, Alexa, and chatbot development. Forensic linguistics analyze language use in legal context. They study written and spoken evidence in criminal cases, helping law enforcement with authorship attributions, treat, analyze, and linguistic profiling. Speech therapy and language disorder. Speech language pathologists use linguistic knowledge to diagnose and treat communication disorder such as dyslexia, and aphasia. Understanding phonetic and phonology aid in speech therapy. Preservations of endangered languages. Linguistic work to document and revitalize endangered languages before they become extinct. Many indigenous languages are disappearing due to globalization, and linguistics play a vital role in preserving linguistic diversity. The importance of linguistics in society. Linguistics help us understand the nature of human communication, cognitive processes, and social interaction. Some key reasons why linguistics is important include: linguistics help us understand the nature of human communication, cognitive processes, and social interaction. Some key reasons why linguistics is important include preserving cultural identity. Language is deeply tied to culture, heritage, and linguistic studies help protect languages from extinctions. Enhancing communications. Linguistics help us communicate more effectively, whether in business, education, or daily life. Advancing technology. The study of linguistics contribute to advancement in AI, machine learning, and speech recognitions. Solving real world problem. Linguistics plays a role in law enforcement, healthcare, education, and more, making it a practical, valuable field. Linguistics is a fascinating and essential field that provides deep insight into human language, thought, and society, from phonetics to syntax, semantic to sociolinguistic. It covers a wide range of topics that impact many aspects of life As language continue to evolve, so does the study of a linguistic, making it an ever relevant and dynamic discipline, whether in education, technology, and law and communication. Linguistics remain a vital tool for understanding and improving the world around us.